Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off and running from Landover. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. He dodged the tackle. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Man in motion here. Toss play to Barkley. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders nothing.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Yes! There we go!
Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Get some space around midfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Yeah, here we go! Wait, take
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. Everybody's scoring in.
It's Pacheco again. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Yeah! 26.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
Struggling, and even with time to process as he ran backwards, Brock, still no idea what's going on. He's indeed going to wind up in his own end zone for a safety. So after the safety, we're going to see a free kick from the 20-yard line. That's grabbed at the 10. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, there we go. I think.
He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Under. 47. 26.
Dak now from the gun. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, kill! Yeah! There we go. 26.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Connecting on the slant. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Commanders ready for the punt. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Barkley trying this up the gut. Looks through and breaks away. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles widen their lead to 11 in the 1st. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Feed the beast. 2nd time now we've called a touchdown for him, and now he's over 100 yards. No need to go anywhere else with the football, but put it in that guy's hands.
Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles push the lead up to 12.
Eagles 14, Commanders 2.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Here comes Williams on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
First down, here's Dak. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Jalen Lane, the one he was looking for. And it sets up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd
I can promise you that is a throw. It's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. Then we're going to 53. Here we go, 46. 26.
Back to the air, Prescott. A quick slant, here's Sinnott. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Yeah!
Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your play, but makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Prescott now on third down. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Still on the tackle. A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 15-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have second down behind the sticks. From the pistol, Hurts. And this one is launched downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
That's good.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down, a run with Barkley. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. No motion Brown right. On second down, here's Barkley. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Third down, and they need to get 10. Here's another carry for Barkley. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Kate. I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense. defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
Out comes the field goal unit. The Eagles trying for 3. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, Friday! Splitting kick!
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Yeah! Here we splitting kick!
Dak to the air here. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from the 37.
Yeah! Here we Friday!
A counter give here to Pacheco. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down line.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Friday! Splitting kick!
They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. Taking a deep shot here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go, 46! Yeah, here we go. Wait, take. Boys, wait, take.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He finds Bateman on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
Yeah. Here we go. Wide. Wait, take.
Snap is off. It's Prescott. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Great. Set.
Running left. This is Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So it'll be 2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Great. Set. Delta.
They go to Barkley again. This is ahead for about 5. It was Mike Sanders still on that side.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Great. Delta.
They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Out comes the field goal unit. The Eagles trying for 3. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Return starts at the 3.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yeah!
To throw, Prescott. Here's a screen sound for Pacheco. Gets up the edge to the 35. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. A 1st down carry for Pacheco. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Here's Dak. Got his target. That's Lane. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Yeah! There we go.
Looking from the pistol, Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be 2nd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Yeah! There we go! Wide, ain't it? I got it.
Dak out of the pistol. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
47. Hey, here we go. Wide, switch it, hey.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. So they'll decline this and take the results. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. Gun. Hey, kill. What do you think?
Dak throwing again. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And this stays a 3-possession game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
No touch that.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup Brings up 2nd and 4.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Here comes Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
From the gun is Prescott. Finds him on the slant. Racing down the left side. Inside the red zone. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
Prescott has his offense ready. They're going for 2.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They will go to 53.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
Commanders 10.
They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Hurts setting up to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. Keeps away from one. Has a hole left. Room to run. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 16-point ball game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead.
Commanders 10.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return. And he'll step out of the end zone, so they'll start this drive up at the 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 by 60. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, they dialed up the trick play here, but the receiver's throw, nabbed by a defender for an interception.
Remember when the running back pass was in vogue as a popular trick play? It seems like today these receivers have taken over as the guys on these trick plays, and they can really surprise you sometimes, but not that time. The coverage sniffed out the subterfuge and stayed tight to force the turnover.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Barkley off the pistol give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Great. Set. No touch.
Brooks fields the pitch. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Great. Set. No touch.
Running once more with Brooks. And they stop him after he picks up about 5. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here comes Bryce Behringer to handle the 4th down punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go! Boy,
Pacheco on the toss right side. And he's going to be tackled after a pickup of about 5 here. Second down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Yeah!
Dak off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
Third
3rd and long for him here. It's on target to Johnson. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
There we go.
Prescott here from the gun. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. Short pickup to their own 31. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell.
2 yards on
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Yeah! Here we go, 40. Wide.
Dak now from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down from the 42.
Yeah, here we go. Wide.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Yeah, here we go. I think. Wide, hey.
Prescott now off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Washington first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Yeah! Here we go. Wide, hey. What do you think?
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he only picked up about 3 yards there before they got to him with 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Wide, hey. Wide, hey.
Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
This, our last play of the quarter.
Yeah! Wide, here we go. 47. Then we're going to 53. What do you think?
Prescott now on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. We got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Here we go. Wide 20.
Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Great.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Again, it's Brooks. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Great. Delta.
Brooks on the counter. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Hauls in this punt at the 8. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
1st down, here's Dak. Short pass brought in. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Yeah, here we go!
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah, here we go!
Throwing from the gun. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. Wide eight. Hey, kill. Here we go. Go to 54. Wide eight. Hey, 47. 26.
Prescott to throw once more. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Yeah, here we go.
Another throw for Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18.
Here we go. Going to 53. Wide eight.
Here's Dak. That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 11.
Here he goes, third and long. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. So first down from the 41.
There we go.
From the gun is Prescott. Completed to his running back. He has room past the 25. It's a race down the right side. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
We're going to 54. Wide 26.
Dak to the air here. This one's deflected away and incomplete. No chances to score running out. It's now third and goal.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for third and goal.
Yeah!
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. And oh, he got it! Interception! Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. Hurts.
Great.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. It's a design look for Hurts. Washington calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Setting up for the kneel down on third. Design keeper here for Hurts. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. The Eagles are in punt formation. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. Punt meets him at the 28. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
Take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. Wide in. 47.
So without a timeout to call, this winds up as a delay. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's first and 10 again.
Right there. Wide in. We're going to 53. 20.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Yeah, here we go. Wide in.
Throwing again is Dak. Finds Dobbins with the dump off. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. So the Eagles will fly out of here with the road win.